stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop waiting for the perfect timing. Stop waiting until you feel like everything is in alignment for you to go ahead and do it. Stop waiting until you get someone's approval. Stop waiting until you have your money right, until your pockets are right. Stop waiting until you have that car. Stop waiting until you have that support, and don't let anything stop you from taking action. All right. Now, hold on. Before we go ahead and get into this video, I need you guys to do a couple things for me. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share with your auntie, share with your ugly ass grandmama, or if she fine and if she a gilf, tell her hit my line. No. But, like, subscribe, share, comment, share with somebody that this can actually impact, as I want this message to really span out to people that it can encourage for the betterment of their lives. But when it comes to today's topic, we're going to be discussing about taking action and truly what it means. I am a big advocate on doing things even if you do it ugly. I am not the sharpest tool in the shed, and I'm not the brightest light bulb, but in reality, I fall victim and I fall into a habit of overanalyzing things, making excuses for myself, and really prolonging the starting period. And what I want to go ahead and encourage all of my viewers and anybody that is a part of the Chaos family is stop procrastinating. Stop making excuses and just take action. And in my life, it reflects in certain areas where, sometimes I even make excuses for myself. A lot of times I'll find myself, in areas where I'm just like, oh man, I don't have enough money, so I can't get my video editing equipment. Or, I have to keep saving in order to make sure that the circumstance is right. And when it was and to give you guys an example, what happened with me was when I first initially started my short-term rental business, I spent a lot of time just trying to absorb as much information as possible. Was I doing it efficiently? No. Was I being truthful with myself? No. But what I had to do is realize what was holding me back, and that was really just to take action. It wasn't until I came across a really crossroad between making it happen or being homeless, and I decided to go ahead and truly make it happen. And I was surprised how quickly I did it. In fact, I was able to do it within less than 2 months when I had been plotting and thinking about it and contemplating about it for a year and some change. I bought a course. It cost a couple $1,000s. I only had a couple $1,000s as it was at the time being, but at the end of the day, I truly decided to bet on myself. And this is what you have to realize when it comes to taking action for a lot of my viewers, is that no one is gonna give you the green light to go. In fact, a lot of people are going to tell you reasons why it works, or better yet, why it doesn't work. But you have to be the one that believes in your vision, and you have to decide to take action truly for yourself and for the people that you care about. In my case, I want to change my mother's story. My mother has worked nonstop from birth to even to this day, and I want her to experience a different form of life that could bring about, at least me taking action. She deserves that, and I'm working towards doing that, not only for myself but for her, and it even expands even further beyond that. So I understand my why, and I've really honed and focused on defining my why. But you have to take action. Action is going to be the one that makes the difference between contemplating it and creating it. It's a well-known saying. It's either you start one day or day one. That's all there is to it. If you have a fitness goal in mind and you're like, man, but I just don't have the proper funds to buy the appropriate meals, and I just don't have a gym membership, and in reality you can do push-ups and pull-ups in the house. In fact, I have a pull-up bar in my house, and I always do, because I know not every day I can make it to the gym. In fact, not every day I want to go to the gym. And you have to stop thinking about it as everything has to be perfect or every circumstance has to be, perfectly there. In reality, you have to realize and see that the only thing that's stopping you is you. Seriously think when it comes to about taking action and what it means to you, and why taking action sooner than later is really important for what you want to accomplish. You know, a lot of us don't like our circumstances, and instead we just whine and complain and bitch about it and cry about it. And you go down a month down the road and you're still in the same circumstance. You wait another 3 months and you're still in the same circumstance, and you find yourself in this cycle of just complaining and making excuses and telling yourself why it can't work and why you're pushing it off, and why you'll do it tomorrow. The worst thing that you can do, the killer of your dreams, is saying I will do it tomorrow. If you find yourself, or if you find somebody beside you that runs with you, or that you connect with, and they're saying, oh, don't worry about it, do it tomorrow, you might as well slap that motherfucker in the face, because he's telling you that your dream is not a priority. Your vision is not a priority. And although it's not a priority to them, they're telling you to your face that you should give up on your priority. Stop waiting. What are you waiting for? You don't have to have the best circumstances. You don't have to have the nicest clothes to go ahead and talk to that girl. If you're looking like a bum, do it anyway. Take action. Because if she was going to say no, she was going to say no regardless. Whatever your circumstances, don't let it be the drawback on why you can't make it happen. Like a good example of this, and this is why I'm at least grateful in some areas of why, in the ways that I was raised. I have a brother that he had to go to work. He used to work at Zaxby's, right? And Zaxby's was at least five miles away from the house, but he had to work. My dad was a big advocate on, listen, bruh, you gonna have a job. And bruh ended up biking all the way to Zaxby's and back every single day he worked. And if you think about that, through sheer effort, sheer focus, sheer determination, and because if you didn't do it, you got your ass beat, you had to take action. Being conscious about your decisions and what your drawbacks are, and being real and true with yourself, is really gonna be what opens your eyes and being able to focus on taking action, getting to that next step. At the end of the day, once again, you cannot rely on other people to give you the motivation to say, you know what, it's time to go ahead and push. It's time to go ahead and try to accomplish. And you have to just go for it. It's better to fail forward than to never try at all. Think about that. I'd rather fail trying again and again and again and again before just giving myself a half-ass excuse on why I shouldn't even start from the beginning. You have to learn how to take action. You have to learn how to take action. And the best way that you can actually establish a mindset in order to take action more times than not is embrace and invite struggle into your life. You have to realize that by working out on a regular basis, it creates a structure of habit that tells your brain to go do something that you don't always want to do to get a delayed reward, delayed gratification. The beautiful thing about exercise and the beautiful thing about working out is that you don't see immediate results. You have to go Monday. You have to go Tuesday. You have to go, the next day, so on and so forth. You won't even see anything for a week. You won't see anything for maybe a month. You might see little changes here and there, but you have to do it when you don't feel like it. And what that does is that strengthens your mind to tell you, okay, I might not see my results today, but let me stick to it. What could the outcome be? What's the worst thing? I get swole as shit. So really invite struggle into your life, because what that will actually do is that will allow you to say, you know what, I have to overcome this barrier and have that habit and trait be innate in me. A lot of us are too bent on just scrolling with easy delayed gratification, or easy quick gratification. You scroll and it's like a new video. You scroll and like up attention span onto something else. You scroll again and a new video, or you see some ass. And you have to get rid of that shit. You have to detoxify your brain from all of this quick dopamine hits. Really give yourself some time to do a dopamine detox. And I think that's a good thing to, or I think that's a good video that I can even share with you guys on how to properly do that. But when it comes to what I want to speak about today is really taking action. And like I mentioned before in a lot of my previous videos, I wanted my videos to really speak on how I can improve my viewers' lives, but I want to be real with myself too. Not every day I feel like I want to take action. Not every day I feel like I want to make a video. You get what I'm saying? But taking action, no matter how ugly it is, bro, no matter how messy it is, bro, it's better than not taking action at all, because it's a promise to yourself. And if you don't make that promise to yourself, then you're actually harming yourself and you're lying to yourself. And that's worse than anybody else lying to you. That's where self-defeat happens. That's where this loop and cycle of unachieved visions and unachieved goals happens, because you decide to stay in a loop of excuses and reasonings on why you can't do it. At the end of the day, there's nothing between you and your goal besides yourself. Take action. That's all I got for you guys today. I appreciate your time. Like I said before, if this is your first time seeing my videos, I really want to help and encourage people to get to that next level. And one of those first steps is really taking action. You can spend a lot of your time planning. You can spend a lot of your time, contemplating on what's the best strategy, but you don't get anywhere until you take action. You cannot steer a parked car. That's a bar. Ooh. It's going far. My nigga thought I told you I'm a motherfucking star. Hey, nigga, it ain't hard. Okay, sorry. But no, seriously, take action. Do better, be better for the people you love. Love you guys. Keep grinding, keep shining, and I'll see you next video. Peace.